Also, Junior Motorsports in the Daytona 500, we're going to go back again. We're basically going to rerun and re-rack the whole thing we did last year. The car will look a little bit different. You'll notice a little different font on the numbers and some different. It's a good-looking race car. I had some influence on the car.
I would hope.
I checked I didn't pick everything, but listen, if you like it, I'm glad. If you don't like it, tough. Everybody in the building here liked it. So we're looking forward to going to the racetrack and trying to compete again. It'll be nerve-wracking all over, trying to run the lap to qualify in, and then probably having to race your way through the duel.
I don't think, will it be any less nervous, you think, for you?
I'm nervous because we're going to have a new body, right? And what does that mean to, like, typically anytime a manufacturer gets a new body, they don't really go to Daytona and perform better. You're figuring out kind of what makes that body perform at a track like that, and their intention anytime any of the manufacturers, I don't know details, or I just shoot it straight. But every time a manufacturer changes the body, they're trying their best in every way when a new body style is coming in to make their cars more competitive at the tracks that we race the most. And so they're always trying to like put a character line in there or fudge this little, the quarter panel or whatever, the nose, in such a way. They're working with the teams to go, hey, man, this is what we need. This would make us better. Well, let's see if we can get it passed through. Will NASCAR accept it? NASCAR is going to run it through some tests and aero and stuff like that to make sure it's not like this massive advantage comparable to the other manufacturers.
So is it safe to say that?
But their attempt, when they change the body style, their hope and attempt is that they will make the car more competitive at all of the tracks that they run the most, like the intermediates and the short tracks. And so it's whatever's good there is bad at Daytona and Talladega, right? Because it's going to have a little more downforce or a little more drag or whatever. So and that's why I think that, Chevrolet, or let's not just pick Chevrolet out. That's why I think some of the manufacturers might go to Daytona and Talladega and say, guys, you're going to kind of be, you're going to be a little handicapped here because this body's going to be great everywhere else we go, but it's going to be tough here, right? It's going to be a struggle here. Whereas the other manufacturers have really, have a lot of success at Daytona and Talladega, whereas, and maybe they're missing a little bit here at some of the other tracks, like the intermediates and the short tracks. So I'm just saying, anytime we have a manufacturer change a body, there's a learning period. There's a year or half a year or 3/4 of a year where they're trying to figure it out. And what's the platform? How does this thing really perform the best? How do we need to have the car set up to really be able to get the most out of this body?
Numbers are different on the whole body compared to what they're used to.
All right.
But so back to the 500 though, why do it again after a storybook way it was last year?
Well, Kelly will tell you that we race. So we get a chance to go race, we race.
I mean, I love the idea. I was just curious what.
We just want to race. The Daytona 500 is the most important race of the season. And I would say that for an open team, like any open team or anybody that wants to enter the race, that probably is the best opportunity financially to do it and not lose money. So, it costs as much. Maybe it costs probably more to go to Daytona for the 500 for sure, but it costs a significant amount of money to run any race, like Talladega or whatever, right? If you want to go run in the middle of the year, run a couple races throughout the year, it's harder to make the financial money work in the other events. This one, we're just presented with opportunity to go do it. We have some partners that want to go help us fund it. And,
So it doesn't touch this at all. It just adds
doesn't touch this.
Yeah.
I mean, we pull people, resources. There'll be people that you'll see on the team and on the car that'll be recognizable. And our shop gets excited about it. They feel like it's their effort, right? You see Rodney Childers chiming in on social media, and you see just, how our employees get pumped about the idea because it's their car.
Yeah, like when
it's their flagship, right? It's all.
It's a big deal. It's the Daytona 500.
Yeah. But I will say this, more than likely, I don't know for sure 100%, but if I had my way, we would go with exactly the same components and people and personnel as we did last year. So I know Justin's going to drive the car. Last year we had Greg Ives as a crew chief. We had B. Hoover come out of retirement, my old car chief guy. I mean, I would have everything as it was. It was a great, fun group of people. They all wanted to be there. They all cared about it. So that hopefully comes together and
so you would like Greg to do it again if he can?
Oh, yeah. Greg was great.
Yeah.
I trust Greg, and I know he knows what's going on. And
he's been involved a lot still, too. So
yeah.
Last year you got a top 10, but I assume going into it that wasn't your expectations. Do you reset to like?
No. You don't reset. You say, you do.
Yeah, you kind of reset.
Making the race
is still the goal
all the way back. Yeah, you got to rein all the expectations back in. To, man, we just got to get in the show. Let's get in the show. So we're not locked in. Like I said, new body. Don't know how the car will qualify. We thought we were going to do all right last year, and we didn't in qualifying. So, if we can, I'll be, apprehensive about our opportunity in just pure speed on qualifying. So we may have to go back and race our way in again. And
the top 10 gives you, that if you're in the show that anything can happen and you can run up there.
Oh, yeah. You just want to get there and roll the car out for Sunday morning and put it on the grid. That's like a proud moment.
It is.
Pushing a car out onto the grid and standing there watching your driver. It's a proud moment. It's kind of like a driver. You know how the drivers say that, man, it's just awesome to make it to Phoenix. They are going to race for a championship, but getting to Phoenix, being there and being one of the four is a very proud thing. And you feel that race morning of like, here, all right, man, I've made it. Here I am. I'm going to go for this championship. It's only four of us. I'm one of those. That's kind of the way it feels in the morning of the Daytona 500 when you push the car. I know there's only a couple people that miss the race. It ain't like a whole bunch of people go home. But, it's nerve-wracking as hell. And you've worked all your life, right, to try to find the opportunity to get there. We got to experience that last year. We got more than we ever dreamed of in terms of results and success. Hopefully we can go back. It'll be hard to recreate
that experience.
The experience and the success we had last year. So everybody will have to be,
it could
realistic.
You could get caught up in a wreck on that 5.
That's just what happens.
Is there less pressure because you made it last year or more pressure because you made it?
Less pressure. Last year was hard in terms of pressure because we really were nervous. With 2 or 3 laps to go in the duel, we weren't in.
Yeah.
So, we kind of barely got ourselves in, and Justin had to hustle at the end there to get what he needed in track position to do it. That was emotional. And then we run the race and had all kinds of things going on in the race with the car. And Justin survived and got us a great result, which was we're sitting there wondering if we're going to come down the front straightaway